Hello everyone, it's Mary Ann from Westchester, New York. Welcome to my channel. This is end of June and I wanted to share to you how the garden looks like at this time. You can see that there's a lot of hydrangeas in my backyard. These are macrophylla. They're early blooming hydrangeas. And you can see the purple color. Purple because the soil is acidic, and pink because the soil is more alkaline. So in my garden, you will see a lot of purple hydrangeas. This is Blushing Bride. It started with white color, and towards its maturity, it turns into blushy color. That's why it's called Blushing Bride. You can see at the back, near the fence, spirea. This side of the garden, you will see defoliated climbing rose. This is a crepe myrtle, which is not blooming yet. This is a firelight hydrangea. Beautiful red hydrangea. I tried to create this as a tree. Right now, there's 3 branches. And I wanted to make that as a 1 branch at the end of the season. This is quickfire hydrangea from a shrub. I also created this as a standard or a tree hydrangea. This area, I uprooted several today because they were wilting. This is a sunny area and hydrangeas doesn't like too much direct sun. This is Sol Desiree. I bought it from Costco. I kept on deadheading this rose and it's so beautiful and it keeps on reblooming. So when I cut this, I used the rule of 5 leaves rule. So meaning I count the leaves and I cut it above that 5 leaves so that it will branch more. So this is the other side. Sol Desiree also. And this climbing rose is Good Day Sunshine Rose. I'm not so happy about it. This is a 2-year-old rose, but the bloom, I'm not so satisfied. So I'm planning to, in spring, to uproot this or this fall, and I'm going to put the old Wallerton climbing rose from David Austin. I have it planted somewhere else in my yard. And it's not that producing a lot of flowers. And it is a full sun area. It should be producing a lot of flowers because it has a good soil and a lot of sun. This is geraniums that I overwintered. And look at them now. They're still blooming. This is the garden that was full of weeds last year. I really cleaned this area and I planted a lot of hydrangeas, mostly panicle hydrangea. So limelight in my area, they bloom late, like in July. So this will have a lot of hydrangeas in this area. And this is the old hydrangea. I call this as a grandma hydrangea because they bloom from old wood. If you cut them this year, they will not bloom next year because they bloom from the old wood. You can see that's the shoe rack that I created, and I have a lot of hydrangeas here. This is perennial daisies. I planted this bolero here from the pot. I transferred it in the ground. And more hydrangeas in this area and roses. You know, with roses, I noticed that once they done blooming and pruning them, I have to wait several weeks for them to bud again. But hydrangea, if you plant hydrangea, They are non-stop blooming. So they're really, really good. That's why I incorporated my garden with hydrangea. Because if it's only all roses, once they're done blooming, there will be no flowers in my garden. This garden is like a cottage garden. Hydrangeas are all over, roses are all over, daisies are all over. That pink rose, that is Gabriel Oak by David Austin. I really like this rose. It has a beautiful pink color, bright color, very sexy pink, hot pink. This is my Lady of Shalott. I put a support because Lady of Shalott grows leggy. And more hydrangea here. And that is incredible hydrangea. It's really incredible. The first hydrangea to flower in my garden. And more hydrangea in this area. But mostly are panicle hydrangea. And they are late bloomers. And I have some more firelight hydrangea here also. This pink rose, I bought this from Amazon 15 or more years ago. It is an ordinary rose, but it blooms beautifully. And look at them. I transferred them in this area because it was from an area that has no really space. And this is another hydrangea. You can see the buds. And this is my Bathsheba. I just trimmed them because I wanted more branches. And this is going to the side of my garden. This is Queen Elizabeth rose. It was from the pot and I transferred it here so that it will grow better in the ground. More roses here, a lot of autumn sedum joy. That is my iceberg. This is arbor rose, jasmine. They're tiny. They look like harlequin. And this is Queen of Elegance. In this area is the side of my house. This is a part shade garden where I planted panicle hydrangeas and macrophylla hydrangea and also azaleas, but they're done blooming. So you can see that a lot of hostas, and that is a hydrangea. And let's go back to the side of my deck. I wanted to show you my tough stuff aha hydrangea and the astilbes. So this is the side of my deck, and you can see the pink astilbe and the white astilbe are almost done. But I'm going to keep it like that for now. So this is tough stuff aha hydrangea. They like the part shade area, and you can see they're very healthy, good looking hydrangea. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye.